We're about to talk to, I believe the correct pronunciation is Verena de Mateus, who is Haitian, who is in Haiti at the time of the earthquake. She co-leads a foundation doing HIV research. Her family business was unfortunately destroyed in the earthquake, and she's with us today to talk about her experiences. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Young Turks. Welcome, and our sympathies to you, your family, and your nation for all that you've lost.
Thank you very much for having me. It's important for the world to know what's going on in Haiti because it's really, really horrific.
And you know, so many people, Verena, talk in a kind of tongue-in-cheek way.
I'm sorry, I don't hear you very well.
That's because I don't have my mic on, so everything's fine now. Now you got me, don't you?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, okay. Well, so you just answer what I just asked you. So many people talk about what Haiti was like the day before the earthquake, and the poor condition of the country, both medically, physically, but it is the devastation of a nation like we've never seen before, certainly from its capital. Tell us about why there are reasons to be hopeful. What was Haiti like the day before this that was giving people reason to be more hopeful than they had been in a while?
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, everybody knows that Haiti is a very poor country, and you know that's why the devastation is so terrible, because obviously, you know, most of the people of Haiti are very poor already and barely had, you know, enough to eat even before all of this. So it makes it even worse. You know, it's the little that they had is all gone now. You know, and so I mean, yes, it's a very, very devastating situation, and the infrastructure is really bad down there in terms of road access, and it's very hilly. So the roads were already very narrow. Now with all the rubble, it's becoming almost impossible. So, I mean, the devastation. I don't have words to describe it that would really do it justice. But
it's amazing. That's what everybody, Verena, who has been there says. That as hard as we try to describe this, there is no possible way to describe this. Tell us, if you would, about what your experiences were, if you can. To tell us about what the moment that it started and take us through your day.
First, I just wanted to answer the first question. Is that we were hopeful for Haiti because, you know, we've had a lot of international support, and we really felt that 2010 was going to be a good year. The private sector in Haiti was finally getting confident enough to invest, and the security situation was improving. So that's why we were very hopeful for 2010. And then, of course, you know, actually, at the ironically enough, 20 minutes before the earthquake, my husband and I were watching a PBS report online about how they were making an article on Haiti, and the U.S. ambassador to Haiti was speaking about how, you know, the U.S. and internationally people were really looking at investing into Haiti, and with the HOPE Act and everything, that jobs would become more available. But anyway. The experience was absolutely horrific, and I'm just thankful that my family and I are alive, and I'm so sorry for so many lost lives. It's absolutely horrible. The sounds of the rumbling when the earthquake began, my husband and I were inside the house, and luckily he understood immediately what was happening and dashed to the door. And I just stood there frozen as I was watching the lamps hit the ceiling. They were swaying so much, and everything was falling over, furniture, glass, everything was just going everywhere, the paintings. And he turned around and looked inside and saw that I wasn't out, and he yelled at me, "It's an earthquake, it's an earthquake, get out, get out." So I got out, and we got towards our pool, and our pool looked like a bowl of water that was just, the water was splashing out of it. And so we stayed outside for the rest of the night, and a lot of people from our neighborhood that had lost their homes came and camped out with us, and it just continued to shake for like 12 hours, you know, like not continuously, but it continued to shake, you know, within periods. It shook like 30 times after the big shake.
And your home is right in Port-au-Prince, right?
My home is right in Port-au-Prince, yes. And so far we've been lucky. The house is still standing, although we've had a lot of damage. but all the houses around us have collapsed.
Amazing.
So I don't know how our home managed to stay, but I was very lucky not to be at work because I had meetings that day, so I didn't go back to work, and our office building totally collapsed. So had I been in my office, I would have surely not made it.
You are in the United States now, is that correct?
Yes, I'm in the United States right now. My husband is Haitian American, and I'm staying with his family.
And your husband is in Haiti still?
Yes, my husband is still in Haiti. When it happened, he was very nervous about the situation. We rushed outside. There were screaming people everywhere in the city. You could just hear moaning and screaming. I'm not doing it justice, but that's the best way that I can describe it.
No, I can only. I mean, we can only imagine.
And
that's all
we went outside, and we started treating people with broken bones with painkillers like Advil and aspirin. And we had only hydrogen peroxide and like Neosporin and a few bandages in our medicine cabinet. That's the best we could do.
Amazing.
And it was just horrific. You know, kids coming up out of houses with bones sticking out of their arms or legs, or I mean, it was just incredible. But my husband, we didn't know at that point because all communications went down, so it took hours for us to find out that the rest of our family was okay, which was also agonizing.
Yeah. And have you been able to speak with your husband back in Haiti?
Yes, I have, but very, very rarely. I speak to him maybe once every 36 hours or so.
And how were you able to get out? At that time, was it easier? Were there flights leaving?
There were flights leaving, and there was an extra spot. It was really by luck. I went to the airport and waited, and a friend of mine had a assured seat on the plane and managed to get me on. It was the hardest thing for me to leave. I mean, I really didn't want to leave my husband there, and I wanted to help, but he said that I should go out and speak about it as much as possible and try to coordinate efforts from over here, which I have been doing, to give help to Haiti, because communication there is so poor that it's really difficult to coordinate all these efforts from over there. So I'm like a hub of information. He talks to me and tells me what he needs, and I try to send it down to him, because right now he's working at a center called Geskio and coordinating relief efforts on Geskio's behalf as a volunteer.
Yeah.
It's basically it's a very famous, it's one of the world's first actually, a center that's dedicated exclusively to HIV research, and now obviously they're like a complete hospital treating everything, not just HIV, but we were working on the side because my husband and I both have family businesses there. We were both working as volunteers on the board of FAME, which is the fundraising leg of Geskio. So we were very familiar with the organization. They're actually linked to Cornell.
Yeah.
And so, he went down there, and he's been just doing everything from helping with leg amputations to, setting up water purification systems with the U.S. military, and, I mean, it's just been unreal.
And do you, Verena?
Once the crisis is past, which will take many months, as we know, we certainly understand the need for HIV treatment, prevention, and research in that nation, which has been struck hard by it. In the meantime, during this period of crisis, for our listeners and viewers who want to help, what would you recommend?
Well, I would definitely, I mean, I want to thank the world for helping Haiti, because I know that, this has been, it's just given me hope for humanity, the way that people have reacted to this. And, I mean, I can't stress enough how dire the situation is. But I would definitely recommend helping Geskio. They have a
Geskio,
website.
can you tell, is that G-H-E?
It's G-H-E-S-K-I-O. They actually have a website which is WCMChelpsHaiti.org, and it's tax deductible. It's through Cornell University, so it's very reliable, and they've been in Haiti for years and years. So as far as, they're familiar with the territory, they can provide immediate relief,
And WCMC is Weill Cornell Medical Center, probably?
Exactly.
So, yeah, okay.
And they're also going to be there for the next stage of the disaster, just like you said. You know, they have American physicians down there now, and physicians from all over the world that are collaborating with their Haitian staff to, you know, basically help with the needs that are down there right now, because they have between 2,000 and 3,000 people camping out. It's a clinic and also a university campus, so there's a football field there, and that's where everybody's camping out.
And we're speaking with Verena de Mateus, who's now in the United States, who was in Haiti during the earthquake. Verena, as a Haitian and as somebody who lived, do you want to return to Haiti? Do you want to return to live in Haiti?
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. I would like to return to Haiti as soon as possible so that I can help in any way that I can.
And what do you think now is the very most important thing? I would say, I shouldn't say now, in a month, what would you think is the most important thing that has to happen in Haiti?
It's a very difficult question, because right now we're all living day by day.
Yeah.
There's a list that's so long that I really wouldn't know where to begin. I mean, I think that it's really great that the U.S. has taken control of the airport.
Yeah.
And I would hope, I don't know if this is even possible, but that we would be under some kind of, I don't know, not occupation, that's not the right word, but just some kind of...
Peacekeepers or...
Yeah, peacekeepers or whatever, help for the next year maybe, so that, you know, things can be a little less chaotic. I don't think that the chaos will stop, but I think we definitely need for, you know, the developed world, if that's even politically correct, I don't know, to kind of really help us, you know, really, because I don't see how we're going to get out of this alone. I really don't. It's just catastrophic.
Well, thank you so much for coming and speaking with us. We really appreciate it. That website again that you gave us, one last time, the address?
Yes, it's wcmchelpshaiti.org, and I also sent it to Anna by email, just in case. If you want to post it on your website, that would be great.
Very good. We will try to do that. Thank you so much. And for those of our listeners who aren't at their computer right now, 90999, text Haiti. You can contribute $10 from your cell phone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have
a good night.
Best wishes. I think as we come to the close of our Martin Luther King Day show, there are always people in need, and never more so than in Haiti right now. I think that Martin Luther King was always talking and thinking about the civil rights of people here, but the human rights of people everywhere. And Haiti is job one for that right now, and I think certainly a place for the Young Turks listeners to start is by paying a lot of attention to that, as I'm sure they're doing.
Well said.